Hi guys, my name is Sabratia. This person Edexcel Jan 2020 P2. Question 1. The table below shows the corresponding values of x and y for y equal log 2x for the base 2. Using trapezium rule, obtain an estimate for the integration from 2 to 14 to log 2x for the base 2. As you see in the table, value of x, 2, 5, 8. So the common difference here is 3. It's a very important part in trapezium rule. And first value is 2, last value is 4.81. And the values between them. Let's see how we can solve it. As you know, trapezium rule have the common difference on x-axis and first value, last value, and twice value between them, using calculator to get the answer. It's a piece of cake. Let's see letter number B. Using your answer in part A, make your method clear estimate. The point here, using your answer in part A. What does it mean? It means want to see the expression log to x in each part in B. So I want to see log to x in this part and in this part. Let's see how we can solve it. Here we have log 4x squared over 5 for the base 2. The denominator 5 is very easy. Why? We can write it as 1 over 5th in front of the integration sign. So denominator is easy part. What about 4x squared? 4, I can imagine that 4 can be written as 2 power 2. It's okay. And x squared is still the same. Now I can take the common power. 2 is a common power, as you see. So I can write 2x all power 2. Yes, this the form in part A. And from log rule, as you know, 2 will be a coefficient of log or in front of log. So I can write the expression, the total expression as 2/5 multiplied by log from 2 to 14 log 2x for the base 2. The answer will be 2/5 multiply the answer in part A. Great job. Let's see. Because 2 over x, as a matter of fact, is 2 multiplied by x power -1. It's okay. I want to get 2x, not x power -1. So imagine if there is -1 here. So I can take -1 as a common power. This is the point. I will write 2 multiply 2 power -1, which is 2 terms together actually is 1. Then I will take power 1 as a common power. I can write 2x power -1 and 2 by 2, these 2 terms will be 4. Now we get the form of part A, which is 2x. I will write the expression as you know, if there is multiplication here, we can write as addition from log rules. Then 4 will be 2 power 2, and we can distribute integration sign for addition and subtraction, but no for division or multiplication. After that, do the log rules. -1 will be coefficient of log, it can be right here, something like this, and this integration of constant, and this is the answer of part A, using calculator to get the answer. This is the end of question 1. Let's see question 2. In the terms of binomial expansion, 3 plus ax all power 6, where is a constant is 540x power 4. First step will find the expansion, as you know, first term power 6, then plus xc1 first term power 5, second ax power 1, as you know, 6c2 3 power 4 x power 2 60, and so on, using calculator to find simplest form for the all terms. The given term is 540 x power 4. Which one here contains x power 4? Yes, this one. So we will matching 540 x power 4 with 135 a power 4 x power 4. So we can cross out x power 4 together. Then a power 4 equal 540 divided by 135 will be 4. So a power 4 equal 4, it means equal the fourth root for the 4, which 2 power 2. This part will equal 2 over 4, which is half. It means positive or negative because we have even power here, and 2 power half, which is square root 2. Let's see part B. Find the term independent of x. In the expansion, here ask about the term independent of x. As you see, 1 over 81 multiplied by 3 gives you a term of x. And 1 over x power 6, which is x power negative 6, if multiplied by last term here, you get a term free of x. So the answer will be 1 over 81 multiplied by 3 power 6 plus 1 over 6 multiplied by ax power 6. As you know, a is root 2, positive or negative, but the even power will cancel, a negative sign will be positive only. Using your calculator to get the final answer. Great job. Let's see question 3. Question 3, using factor theorem. Wow, factor theorem is a piece of cake, as a matter of fact. Show that 2x plus 3 is a factor. As you know, if we replace x for negative 3 over 2 and get 0, so it means this is a factor. So answer of A will be f negative 3 over 2 and replace hx for negative 3 over 2. Using calculator, you will get 0, so it means 2x plus 3 is a factor. Let's see part B. Hence, using algebra, write fx as a product of 3 linear factors. To solve this part, as you know, we should using the long division. Now we get a factor, which 2x plus 3 is a factor. Do long division for the expression by 2x plus 3 to get the answer. As you know, in long division, we write the expression here, and here is the factor. Then divide first term by first. 6 divided 2 will be 3. X power 3 divided x equal x power 2. Then multiply this term by the whole expression, all factor here, all factor. So 3 by 2 equals 6, x power x squared by x equal x cubed. 3 by 3 will be 9x x power 2. Then subtract. 17 minus 9 will be 8x power 2. Drop for x minus 12. Then repeat the operations to get zeros. So the answer will be 2x plus 3 multiplied by the quadratic expression 3x squared plus 4x minus 4. This quadratic expression will be factorized. 3x power 2 will be 3x and x, 4 will be 2 and 2. To get the middle term, 3 by 2 equals 6 minus 2x equals 4. So this the factorization, and we have now 3 linear factors. Let's see last part. Last part, solve for theta more than pi over 2 and less than pi. It means theta will be in second quad. 6 tan cube theta plus 17 tan square theta plus 4 tan theta minus 12. Take a look please. Here 6, here 6, cube 17 squared 4 and so on. So we can replace hx for tan to solve the problem, and we take care about the condition that tan theta will be in second quad. It means tan will be negative. Let's see how to solve it. As we said before, we replace x for tan, hx for tan, so we get 6 tan cubed theta plus 17 tan squared theta plus 4 tan minus 12 equals 0. And so we can get the factors. Replace x for tan, we said. So 2 tan theta plus 3 and 3 tan theta minus 2 tan theta plus 2. We said that we need tan negative because the condition then tan in this quad, in second quad, which is sign is positive, so tan will be negative. So we take answer from first factor and last one, but second no, because in second tan is positive. So the answer will be theta 180 minus arctan 3 over 2 will be 124, or 180 minus tan negative 1 2 will be 17. This is the end of find the area of region R. This area bounded by the line segment or straight line when y equals 17 and the curve. So I can find it as, if we imagine that this is a rectangle and we know that the integration of the curve equal area under the curve. So if we subtract area under the curve from the rectangle, we get area of R. Let's see. We have y equal to x squared plus 7 and y equals 17. So we can write 2x squared plus 7 equals 17 and solve this equation. 17 minus 7 would be 10, so 2x squared equal 10, divided by 2, x squared equal 5, x equal square root 5, cos x more than 0. As I said, area of R equal area of rectangle minus area under the curve. Area of rectangle will be 17 times 7 length by width, minus the integration from 0 to root 5 for the equation, for the expression 2x power 2 plus 7 equation of the curve. As you know, when you do integration, you will increase the power by 1 and divide by the new power, and 7 will be 7x, and replace x for root 5 using your calculator to get the answer. Let's see next one. Question 5. A colony of bees is being studied. The number of bees in a colony at the start of study was 30,000. So this is the starting. 3 years after the start of study, number of bees in the colony is 34,000. Take care, please. This is the starting value. It's okay. 3 years after, 3 years later, the value will be 34,000. So this not first year. This is the starting. It's okay. So we have a starting value. We have value after first year, value second year, value this value and after third year. Okay. And the increase by p%. Take care, please. This increase by 10 p%, not the growth factor. As you know, if the increase is 10%, something like this, so the growth factor will be 1 plus 10% will be 1.1. So this the value of increasing, not the growth factor. Number A, find the value of p. Take care, please. Here p%, here find p. Giving you an answer to decimal places. Let's see how we solve it. We have A equal 30,000, growth factor 1 plus p%. So 30,000 multiplied by 1 plus p% power 3, cause the value after 3 years equal 34,000. Divide by 30,000 using your calculator to get 17 over 15. Then take cubic root. After that, do minus 1. So p% will be this expression. We need b, not p%. We need p. We need p, not p%. So multiply by 100 to get the value. Let's see next part. According to the model, at the end of n years, the bee in the colony exceeds 75,000. Excuse me. Find, shown all your steps in your work, the smallest integer of n. Let's see how to solve it. 30,000 multiplied by 1 plus 4.26% power n exceeds more than 75,000. Divide by 30,000 using a calculator to get this value. It will be 2.5. Take log to both sides. As you know, n will be coefficient of log. Then divide by log 1.2 1.0426. Using your calculator, you get this value 21.964. So the smallest integer will be more than 21, which is 22. Let's see next question. Here is question 6. Circle C has the equation x power 2 plus y power 2 plus 6x minus 4y minus 14 equals 0. Find the coordinate of the center C and the exact value of the radius. As you know, we'll do the completing square for the equation. Let's see how to do it. Here's the completing square. X plus 3 power 2. 3 have the coefficient of x. Y minus 2 have the coefficient of y as well. Equal 14. 3 power 2. Imagine something like this component here. And plus 2. This component as well is here. So the center will be negative 3 and 2. And the radius will be root 27 square root 27, which is 3 root 3. Let's see part B. The line which has the equation y equal k, where k is a constant, is a tangent to C. Find possible value of k. Here we have y equal k, so we can replace hy for k. Let's see. Y equal k, we replace y for k. So we have x squared plus k squared plus 6x minus 14k minus 4k minus 14 equals 0. We can put it in the form, quadratic form. A equal 1, b equal 6, c equal k squared minus 4k minus 14. We need a tangent, so we need one solution. So a power 2, b power 2 minus 4ac equals 0. This is the idea here. Do substitution, then simplify to get this form. We can solve it by quadratic equation. A equal negative 4, b equal 16, c equal 92. Using a calculator to be find easily and quickly. K equal 2 minus 3 root 3, or approximately negative 3.196. K2 equal 2 plus 3 root 3, approximately 7.196. Let's see last part in this question. The line with the equation y equal p, where p is negative constant, the chord on a circle C. Given that the length of the chord is 4 unit, find the value of p. Wow, great part. How can solve it? Let's see. The distance between the chord and p is h. Here is the chord p. If we draw the perpendicular or the distance from the center to the chord, the height, something like height, perpendicular to the chord, it will divide it into two equal parts, each part of 2 units. It's okay. And we know the length of the radius, which is root 27. We can find h now by Pythagorean theorem. H equal square root 27 power 2 minus 2 power 2. It will be root 23. So the total height, this is the total. The whole thing is root 23. It's okay. We need the length under the x-axis, which is the coordinate of b. The center, as you know, negative 3 and 2. So this part is 2. So the remainder will be root 3 minus 2. But we need it in negative form. So p equal 2 minus root 23. Wow, we do it. Great job, dear friends. Let's see next one. Question 7. Shows that the equation 8 tan theta equals 3 cosine theta may be written in the form 3 sin squared theta plus 8 sin theta minus 3 equals 0. Hence, solve the equation 8 tan 2x minus 3 cosine equals 3 2x, such that x in between 0 and 90. Giving the answer in 2 decimal places. Let's see how to solve it. 8 tan theta equals 3 cosine theta. As you know, tan theta equals sine over cosine. Multiply both sides by cosine, you get 8 sine theta equal 3 cosine square theta. As you know, cosine square equal 1 minus sine square theta. Expand the equation and get the form. Easy part, a piece of cake. Part B, 8 tan 2x equals 3 cosine 2x. This is the form of the given one. It's okay. Replace theta for 2x. So we can write sine squared 3 sine squared 2x plus 8 2x minus 3 equals 0. Replace h theta for 2x. Got it? This quadratic form, a equals 3, b equal 8, c equal negative 3. Solving by quadratic formula or using your calculator. So sine 2x equal third. So 2x equal sine negative 1 over 3 equal 18.471. Divide by 2, you get the answer. This first answer from quadratic formula. Second answer will be refused. Why? Because sine 2x can't be more than or less between 1 and negative 1. Can't be 1 point blah 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 or negative 1 point blah blah blah. So this part is rejected. Easy one. Let's see next one. Question 8. An arithmetic series has its first term a and common difference d. Prove that the sum of n terms of this series is. Please, this should be memorized by heart. We'll see how to solve it. Double I sequence u1, u2, u3 is given by this equation. Find u5 and the summation from n equal 1 up to 59 for un. Let's see how to solve it. For first part, you write Sn equal in this form and write it by this one and add to get 2 sine n equal n between brackets 2a plus n minus 1d. Divide by 2, you get the first part. Easy part. Let's see second one. Second one, there is idea. Good idea, as a matter of fact. You get u5, replace n for 5, replace n for 5, you get 22. This part B is a good one. We need the summation 2 from 1 to 59. It's okay. If we replace to find some values to discover the relation, we replace to get u1 and u2 up to u6. If you take a look, here you find minus 3, here plus 3. This one minus 3, this one positive 3 plus 3. So if we add u1, u2, 3 will cancel with negative 3. u3, u4, negative 3 will cancel with positive 3. u5, u6, and so on. So if we stopped by even term, all series will be cancelled. If we stopped by odd, we get negative 3 more. It's okay. So we can replace the equation, the problem, excuse me, the require as from 5n plus 3 minus n power negative 1 power n to write new form, summation from 1 to 59, 5n only, minus 3 only. Got it? So we do the summation for this part. You will have a equal 5 and d equal 5. And you do the rule of summation n over 2 to a plus n minus 1d, as we said before. So a equal 5, d equal 5. We have 59 terms. 59 over 2 multiplied by 2, 2a, 2 times 5 plus n, which is 59 minus 1 multiplied by 5. Here, this term is d, is 5, minus 3. You will get the answer. 8,847. Great job, dear friends. Let's see next one. Question 9. Sketches the curve with the equation y equal 3 multiplied by 4 power x. As you know, this exponential function and this increase or growth 1. If x equals 0, we have y equal 3 multiply 4 power 0, 3 by 1 equals 3. So the curve must pass through the point 0 and 3. It's okay, as you see. And it's increase 1. It's okay. This is the form of increase 1. This number A. Number B, the curve has the equation y equal 6 power 1 minus x meets the curve with the equation 3 equal 3 multiplied by 4 power x as the point B. Show that the coordinate of V, x coordinate of V will be in this form. Let's see how to solve it. We have y equal 6 power 1 minus x, y equal 3 multiplied by 4 power x. This part we can imagine as if x power 1 multiplied by x power negative x, power negative 6 power negative x, equals 3 multiplied by 4 power x. If we multiply both sides by 6 power x to both sides, this part will be cancelled and we get 6 equal 3 multiplied by x power 4 multiplied by 6 power x. Then divided both sides by 3, so cancelled here, and now we have 6 divided 3 equal 4 multiplied by x all power x, 4 multiplied 6 all power x, because we have common power x in these two terms. Then take log for two sides, both sides, okay. As you know, x will be coefficient for log 24, then divide by log 24 to click for the base 10 as in the question as required to get the required 4. It's a piece of cake, it's okay. Let's see next one. Wow, dear friends, we get to last one. Yes. See as the equation y equal 4x cubed minus 9x plus k over x. X is positive, more than 0. K is a constant. The p was with the x coordinate half lie on the curve. Given that p is an stationary point, what does it mean? It means excellent. It means first derivative is 0. Good. Shows that k equal negative 3 over 2. This is part A. Part B, determine the nature of the stationary point at B. Justify your answer. The curve C has second stationary point. Using algebra, find the x coordinate of this second stationary point. Let's see how to solve it. Then dy over dx equals 0. We have y equal 4x cubed minus 9x plus k over x. So first term 4x over 3 will be 12x squared. Second term negative 9x will be negative 9 only. Last one k over x will be negative k over x power 2. We can multiply by x power 2, the whole thing by x power 2 to get 12x power 4 minus 9x power 2 minus k equals 0. We have a given that x equal half, so replace hx for half to get negative 3 over 2. It's a piece of cake. Part B. Let's see part B. Part B determines the nature of a stationary point. We need to know what if maximum, minimum, something like this. It's okay. Let's see how to solve it. Now we have first derivative and we get the value of k, which is negative 3 over 2. So we can write it in simplest form, 12x power 2 minus 9 plus 3, because here we have 2 negative, 3 over 2 x power negative 2. Then we can find the second derivative. 12x power 2 will be 24x. Negative 9 will cancelled because its derivative is 0, as you know. This part will be negative 3x power negative 3, as you know. Then we replace x for half. We get negative 12. So the answer of second derivative is negative. It means there is maximum value. Let's see last part. Here is last part in P122 percent Excel. We need the second point of second stationary point. This is the first derivative in simplest form. This is A, this B, and this C. You can imagine this quadratic equation. It's okay. Using quadratic formula or using your calculator to get x1 power 2 equal half, x2 power 2 equal 1 over 4 or quarter. Take a square root. As a matter of fact, when you take square root, the answer is positive or negative. But there's a condition in the problem that x more than 0. So we take the positive only, so x equal 1 over root 2, or root quarter will be half, x equal half. So the 2 points 1 over root 2 and this one was given. This is the end of B1 Pearson Edexcel Jan 2020. See you in next video. Bye.